Hey, hi guys. In this session, we will see the most common Java interview questions for automation tester. So here I have listed total 27 questions which is being frequently asked. See here, there are total 27 questions, and all these 27 questions are most important questions for automation tester. So we will see one by one. So first question I have added, what is JDK, JRE and JVM? So this is very basic question. So if you are working on Java, then you must be knowing these things. What is JDK, what is JRE and JVM, right? So starting 2 to 3 questions are very basic. So rarely interviewer asks what is JDK, JRE, JVM and why Java is platform independent and what is a platform. So these are the very basic question, but if interviewer is asking to you, then you must be answering to them, otherwise they will know like you haven't worked on Java. Because if you don't know the basic thing, then it means you don't like they consider it you don't know anything in Java, right? So these are the basic thing which you should be aware, right? So what is JDK, JRE and JVM? So basically, JVM stands for Java Virtual Machine, right? And it is an abstract machine which provides the runtime environment in which Java bytecode can be executed, right? So this is the definition which I have written here. You can read it out. And JRE stands for Java Runtime Environment. It is the implementation of JVM. Java Runtime Environment is a set of software tools which are used for developing Java applications, right? So JRE is nothing, it's just a jar files. So where whenever you install Java, right, in your machine, JDK, then I will show you in C drive program files. See, so whenever you install Java, right, automatically this folder will be created in your C drive program files. So once you will open it, this is a JDK, right? Under JDK, you will be able to see this JRE. JRE is nothing, it's just a jar files where you can see this is a collection of program. Under bin, you can see these are the collection of software which they have converted into jar files, right? So that's why it is saying Java runtime environment is a set of software tool which are used for developing Java applications. So these are the set of software tool, right, which are being converted into jar file. And what is JDK? JDK stands for Java Development Kit. It is a software development environment which is used to develop Java application and applet, right? So JDK is nothing. It basically it's a Java development kit, and or we also can say it is a software development environment which is used to develop Java application, right? And it contains JRE and Java development tool, right? So you can say this is a JDK, right? This is a JDK. This is a JDK 1.8 version, right? And under JDK you can see this is a JDK tools softwares, and under JDK we have JRE as well. Under JRE you can see we have so many jar files, right? So it contains JRE plus development tools. So this is a JVM, JRE and JDK. So you must be knowing these three things, what is JVM, JRE and JDK, right, before moving into Java further, right? So next question they ask, why Java is platform independent? Since as you know, C++ is a platform dependent, but Java is a platform independent, right? So why Java is platform independent? Sometimes interviewer ask, right? So Java is a platform independent because it uses a virtual machine. So now next question they can ask, what is platform? So platform is the software or hardware environment in which a piece of software is executed. And there are two types of platform. One is software based and another one is hardware based. But Java provides the software based platform, right? So Java is a software based platform, right? Now we will move into the next question, fourth question. What is data type and type of data type? So basically data type I have showed you in the first session, right? When I took the Java session, I have created total 3 playlists, right? In the first playlist, this is the first playlist, Java concept for beginner. Here I have completed all basic Java, right? Where I have covered oops concept and array string, right? So basic Java I have covered in this playlist. There are total 25 sessions. So in the first session I have explained what is the data type, right? And what all types are there. So data type basically specify the different sizes and values that can be stored in variable, right? And there are two types of data type. One is primitive data type and another one is non-primitive data type. So primitive data types includes like boolean, char, byte, short, int, long, float, and double. These are the primitive data types. And non-primitive data types includes like classes, interfaces, and arrays, right? So these are the non-primitive data type. So I have explained along with the coding under this first session. If you open this, right, this is the first session where I have explained all data type and variables. If you want to explore more about the data type, then you can go and watch this session first one. Now we will move into the next question. Next question, it is asking what is variable and type of variable. So what is the variable and type of variable I have explained in the session first only. So you can refer that session, right? So as you know, I have explained there are 3 types of variable: static variable, instance variable, and local variable. So I have explained all 3 variables over there. You can follow this session, this first one I have given here. So if you don't know how to go, then you can search here skilled underscore professional. After that, click on this skilled underscore professional link. And after that, go into the playlist. And I have added total 3 playlists. So this is the first one. Here you can get all the sessions. All 25 sessions are there in this first one. Right, so you will be able to find out that first session. There I have explained variable and type of variable, right? Now interviewer asks what is oops, explain me in one line. So this is also I have explained in the fourth session. If you open this session and go into this fourth one, right? So here I have explained what is oops in one line, right? And what is class and object. Class and object also have explained in the fourth session only. So you can see in the title also I have added here oops concept in Java, class, object, methods in Java, right? So I have explained oops concept and what is the class and object in the fourth session. You can refer this video. And now we will move into the eighth question. Why is the main method static? So mostly interviewer ask why is the main method static? Because the object is not required to call static method, and static method directly belongs to the class, so we can call it through the class. So main method is not required to create an object, right? So here I have written because the object is not required to call static method, because static method directly belongs to the class, right? And ninth question, it is saying, it is asking, can we execute a program without main method? It is not possible to execute a Java class without the main method. It is not possible. If you are not writing any main method, then you cannot execute your program, right? So your answer will be it is not possible without main method. And 10th question, what is the difference between overloading and overriding? This is the most important interview question. Mostly interviewer ask what is the difference between overloading and overriding. So I have explained in session 8, right? So I will explain you one more time. Overloading a class having a multiple methods, right, by the same name but different parameter, right? So that is overloading. So overriding, we can say a subclass having the same method name with same parameter as in the superclass method name and parameter. So that is called overriding. I have explained in session 8. You can go and watch it. Session 8, here we have, this is a session 8. There I have explained overloading and overriding. So you can watch that session, watch that video. Next question is, what is constructor and type of constructor? So I have explained the constructor in session 5. This is a 5 session. Here I have explained constructor and type of constructor. So you can watch that session, you can refer that video. And here mostly interviewer ask, what is the difference between abstract class and interface? What is the difference between abstract class and interface? Mostly interviewer ask, this is the most important question, what is the difference between abstract class and interface? So I have explained in session 11. This is session 11, abstract in Java, abstract class, right, and interface. I have explained in session 11. So you can refer the session 11. And 13 question, it is asking what is inheritance and type of inheritance, and they ask what is the syntax of inheritance. So you should be knowing the definition of inheritance, types of inheritance, and there are total 4 to 5 types. You should be knowing syntax of all the types, like single level, multi-level, multiple, inheritance, right, hybrid. So there are 5 types, so you should be knowing syntax of all types, right? So question 14th, what is encapsulation in Java? So mostly interviewer ask, what is the encapsulation in Java, right? And what is the syntax of encapsulation? So everything I have explained in session 10. Encapsulation in Java, right? So everything I have explained there, right? And what is the access modifier in Java? Same access modifier also I have explained in session 10 only, right? And the next question, question number 16, what is difference between final, finally, and finalize? So most of the time interviewer ask, what is the difference between final, finally, and finalize? So I have explained this in session 22. Finally block in Java, difference between final, finally, finalize, I have explained under session 22. Question 17th, what is difference between throw and throws? I have explained in session 25. So this is also important. Mostly interviewer ask, what is the difference between throw and throws keyword, right? Both are the keyword. And question 18, why string object are immutable in Java? Mostly interviewer ask this question, why string objects are immutable? So I have written here, the string is immutable in Java because of security. So that if you have defined any string, then other people cannot modify. That's why it is immutable, right? So here I have written, the string is immutable in Java because of security, synchronization, and concurrency, caching, and class loading, right? And if you want to explore more, then I have explained this in under session 13. And question 19, what is the difference between string buffer and string builder, right? So sometimes interviewer ask, what is the difference between string buffer and string builder? So as you know, string builder is non-synchronized and string buffer is synchronized. So I have explained this under session 19. So you can refer the session 19 video, string builder class and difference between string builder and string buffer. Question 20, what all methods are there in a string class? So sometimes interviewer ask, what all methods are available under string class? So you don't need to remember all the method, but at least you should explain them 7 to 8 methods at least, so that they will be knowing you have worked on string, you know better string, right? So method you should be knowing. And question number 21, what is collection and difference between collection and collections? So whenever interviewer asks what is the collection, then you will have to explain the what is collection and what all classes and interfaces are there under collection interface, and what is the difference between collection and collections. So as you know, collection is an interface and collections is a class. I have explained under this first session. For this collection, I have created one separate playlist. If you click on it, go into the playlist, so you can see collection framework, right? So I have created one separate playlist for this collection framework. So if you want to see the difference between collection and collections and what is the collection interface, then you can go and watch this first session. And question 22, what is the difference between list and set interface? So not only list and set, you will have to watch my all the video which I have added under this collection framework, which has because I have added only important things. There are total 10 session and there are total 10 videos. So if you watch, then you will have better understanding. And not only list and set, they can ask anything like here I have explained what is the difference between list and set. They can ask what is the difference between list and sorted set, right? Sorted set we have, right? They can ask what is the difference between queue and set, and they also can ask what is the map, right? So there are so many things which I have explained under this collection framework playlist. And collection topic is very important for automation tester as well as for developer. And if you are going for any interview, then definitely they will ask a question from collection interface. So collection framework is very important in terms of interview and in terms of automation testing, right? So I would recommend you to watch all 10 videos which I have added under collection framework. Now we will move into the next question. And if you don't know, then I can explain you this list and set. So as you know, list maintains ascending order, but set doesn't maintain any order. And list basically, it contains duplicate element. It can store duplicate values, but set contains only unique element. If you are storing any duplicate element, then it will automatically remove. It will print only unique value, right? So there are two main difference. List maintains insertion order. Set doesn't maintain any order. List can store duplicate element, but set can contain only unique element, right? So these are the two main difference, right? And if you want to explore more, then you can go into session 2 and you can watch. There I have explained the difference between list, set, queue and map, everything, right? I have explained over there. And question number 23, can we override static and private method? So answer will be no, because we cannot override private or static method in Java, because you cannot override, you cannot inherit any private property or static property, right? So which is not possible. And question number 24, can we overload constructor? So answer will be yes. Java supports constructor overloading, right? And question number 25, is it possible to extend final class? No, actually, you cannot extend any final class. You cannot, right? And if you have any final method, then you cannot override. And if you have any final variable, then you cannot modify, right? So anything you have final, then you cannot touch it, you cannot modify, right? That will be secure, right? And question number 26, what is a singleton class. So mostly interviewer ask what is a singleton class, which is very important. So for singleton, I have created one separate playlist. There are only two videos, so you can watch it. So it's a very simple and easy. But interviewer ask mostly what is singleton class. And question number 27, this is the last question. What is static keyword, static variable, and static method? So if interviewer asks what is static keyword, then you can explain static keyword means static variable, static method, and static block. So under static keyword, we have three things: static variable, static method, static block, right? So you will have to explain all three things. So I have explained under session 10. So you can follow that video, right? So I have covered complete Java, which is required for automation testing. And I have created total three playlists. Under three playlists, I have completed all the Java topics which is required for automation testing, Selenium automation testing, or any kind of automation testing. If you can cover these 27 questions, so these 27 question is only for theoretical interview. If interviewer asks about the coding, then I will cover in next session coding part, coding interview question. So coding interview question I will cover in next session. This is only for theoretical interview question, which is being asked theoretically. I hope you understood. If you still have any doubt, then you can ask me. Thank you guys for watching this video.